Welcome in, welcome in. How y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? It's me, Lord Generic, your Terracotta Vtuber, and today we're back in it on Monster Hunter. It's gonna be great. I grinded a little bit to high rank, and, well, it's about time. I want to do more grinding, so why don't I subject you to it? That was my thoughts. Man, I'm so smart. I figured it out. Oh, and I wanted to try something. So, hold on. Let me turn something on real fast. Can I? I think I can. Maybe? I have a closed caption stream that I wanted to get working. But hold up. Should be working? Maybe. I don't know. Okay, it's not working. That's a shame. I'll figure it out eventually. Well, I'll figure it out later. Unless, maybe... No, it's definitely not working yet. Could also just be stupid, but... let's pretend that's not the case. Anyways, Monster Hunter. And I've had a pretty good day. How about you? Have y'all's day been good? I hope so. It's gonna be a kind of a chill one. I was going to do this earlier, but I had to reschedule because every time I turn around, someone I know is lighting things on fire, and it's up to me to put it out. But things are put out, so we're back to Monster Hunter. And I won't lie, I have been craving Total War a little bit too, so we'll do that later. But today is Monster Hunter Day, and that's what matters. That's what matters. So, with that said, let's do some Monster Hunter, eh? Great thinking, Generic. Great thinking. That's what the people like to see and hear. Oh, you know it's true. And I know you. I hear you saying, what are you talking about? I hate Monster Hunter. Then why are you here? Who sent you here? How did you get here, man? How did you get here? I drink my tea. As always, we're just having some chill grinding sessions today. Nothing serious, so if there's anything you do want to see in future streams, let me know as per usual. And we'll see if we can make that happen. With that said, what are we doing in Monster Hunter? I just got into high rank. I'm doing some basic grinding. I want to get rid of my gear. This gear is ugly. I don't like the quality defender gear they give you. Yes, it carries you through the whole game up to master rank. I am aware, but I don't like it. And if you don't like the gear, why didn't I eat Dongo in the... We're going to eat Dongo at Yomogi's table. I think the cutscene's better. I'm not going to lie. But to me, a big part of the fun of Monster Hunter really does come from the sense of earning what you make, right? Like earning equipment and then crafting it. I don't like pre-made equipment. I want to make it because it's more fun. So for now, we're going to go ahead and make some use of that, eh? Make some good gear. Not to mention, now that we're in high rank, we can get our hands on quality gun lance armor. The current armor is fine, don't get me wrong, but why fine? Have you ever considered that in life? Why fine when you could settle for more? And in fact, you want to settle for more. I know you do, buddy. So, with that in mind, let's get farming. So, you might be wondering, Generic, what armor is this fabled gun lance armor? Well, when you hit 5 stars in the hub, in other words, the second tier of high rank, you can fight Basarios. Let me check if there's any other Basarios fights. Well, I do need to do that one, which does Basarios, so let's fight Volvodon as well. Basarios is a big rock baby who is incredibly weak to gun lance, and very purposely so, because you know what else he is? He makes amazing gun lance armor, and indeed, pretty much the first gun lance armor of Monster Hunter Rise. Oh, it's an arena mission. I've never done an arena mission. I can't believe it. Whoops. I forgot about that. So the arena is a kind of a... It's a fun little thing, I would say. It's a single arena, but it's pretty large and has a lot of tricks that give hunters the advantage. Although I really don't like the platforms in the middle. They look cool. They always break. Always, always, always. They last like 2 seconds in most hunts. They are frankly pointless. Would like it if they... Whoops. Well, there goes that flash bomb. Alright. Anyways. So look, there's a rock baby. Let's take him down. Wah. I will miss having low-grade earplugs once I change to Basarios' armor. And I will also say there is one thing with Basarios. To those unfamiliar with our big rock baby, he's a big rock, which predictably means weapons kind of just bounce off of him for minimal damage, which is why gun lance is how you beat him. If you want to take down Basarios easy, you are brilliant. Just blow it up. Hello, Volvodon. I should separate these two. Never mind, they're fighting each other. Oh, sick. Volvodon paralyzed him. Thank you, Volvodon. You're a champ. You're the real hero. You're the best friend I've never had. Damn it, Volvodon. Why would you betray me? How could this be? Alright, so... And this is one thing. Fighting two monsters is dangerous. It's not necessarily bad, though. For a simple reason being that when monsters swing at you, and they most certainly will focus fire you, the player, in a sense, that is an opportunity. Because the monster swinging at you means you can get between... Well, you can hide your other target between the two. And you see that? They're just hitting each other all the time. Bonus hits, baby. Even if I might be eating damage, but it's fine. What's damage? What's so wrong with taking a hit? Answer me this, Batman. If you get hit 20 times by a Volvodon, are you really a loser, or is the Volvodon the loser? Look at that. That Volvodon's getting his ass beat. And who are we to not take advantage of that? As they just smack each other for free damage. Yes, I might be getting hit, but so is he. And that's okay. Friendly fire is not friendly, kids. But it is funny. Oh, crap. Like that. Hilarious. You just gotta keep an eye open. This is something that you kind of learn as you play Hunter games, particularly anyone who spent more or less any amount of time playing the older Monster Hunters. As a baby who started on Monster Hunter Tri myself, boy, they don't give you nothing for those multi-hunts. You just gotta... There's no other way to say it, but you just gotta do it. You just gotta suck it up and win. Oh, dark times. Dark times. The kids, they don't know how good they have it. They need to know how good they have it. They'll never understand. Look at that. Oh, crap. Now, interestingly, I do like that they paired Basarios and Volvodon, because Volvodon, in my opinion, is a little harder to fight with gun lance. It's not a particularly dangerous monster, I would say, but it's very mobile. Gunlance is not the biggest fan of hypermobility monsters. He fired a laser that time. I thought he was out. Whoopsie. Ah, and we got a mount. There we go. This is why we don't separate. And probably the reason why, personally, I think it's a lot of fun in Rise. I know it's not everyone's taste, which is fine, but I have always loved the idea of making monsters fight each other. And it was a bit of an unintended optimal mechanic in the old Monster Hunters. It wasn't like an intended thing, but they did do damage to each other, and as a result, what you wanted to do was usually indeed to smash into each other all the time. It just works, man. All right, laser. Oh my gosh. That's so good. Oh, that's like 1,000 damage off the bat. Thank you, Basarios. The big babies bring in big baby hours, and it's worth it for every minute. All right, now we separate the two because, well, they're kind of done, aren't they? Come on. No. No. I can't believe I've done this. Oh, well, it's fine. We'll just beat up Volvodon since he's here. Oh, hey, we hit Basarios. Nice. I'll take it. Oh, all right. Remember, healing is cheap. Spam it. Who cares about taking a little bit of damage? It doesn't matter. You can heal it off casually. Come on. Come on. There we go. They're nice and separate, and now we beat down Volvodon. You might be wondering, hey, Generic, weren't you going for Basarios? Truth is, you gotta go for both, so it doesn't matter which one you pick. That's what I mean by Volvodon being kind of annoying to fight, because he does all of this all the time. Then he rolls out. There we go. We can hit him. There we go. We can land the big shots. He does drop pretty fast when you get his number, though. So that's something to be happy about. Out of them? Absolutely. And that's what matters, dear hunters. Ah, one down. Perfect. Perfect. Oh. Hey, good job, cat. Get him with that knock. We got the carves on Volvodon's body. I don't remember how long before a monster despawns in Rise. But better safe than sorry, right? That's my thought, at least. Oh, come on. Don't miss that. So, how y'all been lately? Any good stories? Any... Oh, come on. Alright. We'll just hit him with the charge shots. See, if we use only Explosion Hunter, or Explosion Gun Lance, it's perfect, because you never need to sharpen your gun lance. It does not matter what your sharpness is at any point. And isn't that kind of beautiful? Alright, so we're going to just keep hunting Basarios until we win. Easy. How long did that take? I'll finish carving first. Gotta savor your kills, right? We got plenty of Basarios to grind through before I do something interesting. Alright, 9 minutes, 27 seconds, not bad. A little chaotic, but that's what makes it work, am I right? That's what makes it work. Why do you think they build these towers? Someone's job is it to build this fancy tower. just to get smashed by the monsters pretty much immediately. That's a sucky job. I'll say it. That's not a good job that guy's got. Alright, what do we get? Anything good? It's fine. Volvodon Rickrack. I remember isn't that like the top tier item for Volvodon? He doesn't really have top tiers. He's not like considered important. I hate to say it, Volvodon. You aren't considered important at all. Alright, nothing good in the lotto. Not important. Alright, but good news is that did unlock. We're just gonna skip that every time. Unless I feel like I want to take a drink, I guess. But I'm in the grinding mood. I'm here to hit hard and fast and to grind all day long. And we may as well just do this mission over the standard Basarios hunt. You might ask, why generic? Simple. It's faster. They can't run away, and they beat each other down. And I get a maxed out Spirit Bird. It's just kind of nice. And that's why these missions are peak. Any experienced vet will tell you, yeah, if you can do top tier missions, you really generally do so. Or double hunt. Oh, I didn't actually mention that. So, fun fact to all our monster hunters out there. When you have a mission that wants you to hunt 2 or 3 targets, it actually lowers their maximum health. The reason is because, frankly, the devs consider it a little too impossible to win if you don't do this. Understandably so. And as players, this means we can take care of that, or take advantage of that fact, and should. And if you want to farm a monster, well, you know what to do. Oh, they're both mad. Let's just go this way. Perfect. You got yourself knocked over. That's great, buddy. How did I miss that stake? Oh, we're flailing. Perfect. Now we're doing good. Now, as I was saying, generally when you want to farm in Monster Hunter, always look for an opportunity to do a multi-monster hunt. The reduced HP is pretty significant. They have something like 70%, I want to say. It makes them... Ooh, he almost got me. Not bad, buddy. Oh, he did get me. Not bad, buddy. I'm not watching. Ah, well, it's a free sharpen. And, again, this is an arena mission. You want to know the nicest part of getting downed? You just jump into the fight again. Nothing lost. Okay, yeah, I lost money, but you don't... You want to know another secret? You don't make money in Monster Hunter from doing missions. You make money from selling monster parts in bulk, because if you've been hunting a monster for a rare drop, you probably have 20,000 skins. So much that you may as well just get it directly, like sell the skins. They sell for a lot of money. Why was I not parrying? Oh, yeah, get that poison, yeah, friendly fire. Dot monsters are the best ones for using friendly fire strats, by the way. For the exact reason you just saw. They want to poison each other. Oh, I'm using the wrong... I can't control. I am bad. Haha. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, Lord. That was a big laser. Yeah, get him. 73, not even bad. Oh my gosh, he's just shredding his pal. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, you love to see it. Look at that friendly fire coming out. Yeah, get each other. Oh, they hate it. They're so mad. More. Please. I need more friendly fire. It's okay, we still got the explosions off. Now, any of y'all have any particular hopes for World, or sorry, not World, was it Wilds, the new Monster Hunter? Any big returners you're looking forward to? Personally, oh, come on. Get on, get on, get on. There we go, we almost lost it. That would have been, I am going to burn to death. I forgot that was a possibility. Oh, no. Don't worry, we have to get off. Heal immediately. Alright, good enough, whatever. Get back on. Let's not lose momentum. Remember, as I said, your health doesn't matter, kids. The only thing that matters is your DPS. Now we recover, and it's lasering time. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Big hits. Come on, laser. Alright, don't kill me. Don't kill me, bro. Good enough. I'll take it. I really need to pick up all those drop parts. There's so many. There's so much loot. Let's just get the loot. But, anyways, as I was talking about Wilds, any particular Wilds monsters y'all really want coming in? I would love Langiacrisp and Ignactor. Less for a specific reason. I don't think they would necessarily pair well with Wild's system. It's more that I love them. The ones I really doubt ever coming back, but I would love on a personal level, would be Nebelsnarf and Gobul. The lantern fish and the little... Okay, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what a Nebelsnarf is supposed to be. Oh, that laser! I need some fire res. Or to just eat for fire. I should just eat for fire resistance instead of using kind of a generic food set. What? The follow-up swings always get you on a parry build. Easiest things to forget about. It's fine. Why is... Asarios, can you... We're gonna split them. The kids aren't playing nice anymore. They can't be trusted with each other. So, we have to split them up, tragically. There we go. Nah, oh, really? But, yeah, I would really love if we could get some Gobul and Nebelsnarf action. Even more than Langiacrisp. I love them all. But I think Nebelsnarf would be a really fun one in particular. If Wilds really is all about a huge open world in a fairly arid, deserty environment, Nebelsnarf sounds perfect. He can just show up, feed him some barrel bombs. It's a little wacky. Yeah, that's all you need in life. Oh, for a monster, you can feed barrel bombs like it's a Dagongo. What more could one want, really? He's too tired. He doesn't know how to fight. Fight back, Bareth. Fight back. Fight back, Bareth. Let's just keep swinging. He's trying to do his little head poke, but he's just gonna die. And you'll love it. Oh, he died. Nice. Now we gotta get those carves, unfortunately. Oh, this isn't good. Dougie. But we gotta get those carves. That is, after all, what we need most. Wow, the fence is ready already? That's surprising. Hey, buddy, come over here. Look at me, I'm healing and sharpening. You hate it. Okay, now we go bonk. And if you didn't know, oh, I was gonna say you can run up the fence, but then I completely failed to run over said fence. There we go. Ah, you gotta do a little flip for the extra height. And now we can carve safely. The big reason, though, I really want Nebelsnarf, like, you want to know the real secret reason? Quite simple. Nebelsnarf is really funny. Like I said, you feed him barrel bombs, and he just, like, eats them and explodes. It's comedy gold. What's not to like, people? Oh, come on. Can I hit him? No. That's fair. Otherwise, oh, you know, if you could hit him, imagine the gun lances, or not the gun lances, the bow gun synergy. It would be completely busted. All right, we're good. Moves, but I think they're like the last thing you unlock in this game. Kind of tragically, actually. Very tragically, I would say. It's okay. This one's fine. It gives you more damage. It's all right. And we're done. How is this one? I think this was a slower hunt. It was chaotic. I got good damage in, but 10:46. That's a minute slower. No good. No good. No good. We'll do better next time. It's fine. 1 second. Ah, my fan was not actuating. By which I mean it wasn't turning around side to side. That's why it was so hot. That makes sense. I was like, I know my fan's on, but I am also hot. What's going on? It was nice, though. I got this nice rainstorm. So today, I didn't have work, which is great. But I went off to a dental cleaning. Any of you hate dentists and dental cleanings? I think they're all right. I think they're fine. But everyone at my dentist clinic kind of loves me, so that's part of it. They're all very nice. Oh, okay, I say they love me. They don't care about me. They're just very nice and make me feel like I'm important. You know, customer service things. With that said, why was I talking about dentists? Oh yeah, I went to my dentist. Okay, there is nothing sweeter than the food you eat immediately after going to the dentist and completely ruining all of the dental work you just got done. Ah, truly the taste of paradise. Oh man, that's the stuff, let me tell you. Did I forget? Hold on. Cutscene's playing, I'll be right back. And I'm back. I wasn't joking. Was not joking at all. Meh. Meh. You think they'll ever in life invent a pen that works when you want it to? I don't think they will. I don't think they ever will, sadly. Oh, not the cat. Blacksmith. How much Basarios armor can we make? I'm a forger. I'm going into battle and I must forge your finest armor. Please, armor forger. We don't have enough armor. This Basarios armor isn't fine enough. I need more Basarios bloodshed on my hands. We're gonna be here a while. Let's do the other one just for fun. The reason being that it may be a slower quest, but I'm also searching for Basario's tail. I didn't get one of the last two missions from the rewards, And it is possible that Basarios' tail isn't on the drop table for the quest. One thing to remember in Monster Hunter is that every quest, the quest rewards actually come from a randomized table, and it changes per mission. I'm sure you're thinking, of course, generic, who cares? That's all obvious. Well, because it changes per mission, you should be careful. If you're doing a mission where you're looking for a certain kind of drop and it's just not appearing, do yourself a solid and check to make sure that drop exists. Like, at all. Let's go grab us a Volvodon. Hey, buddy. Because more often than you'd realize, you're searching for like a tail or a gem or something, and it's not an item that appears on the mission rewards. So you are searching over and over and over and gaining nothing. And if you realize that, you would go insane. There we go. We didn't get punked by the roar for once. And we got the free damage, baby. Free damage. Let's go. And hooah. Alright, so we'll get some more. You know, y'all think that I'm going to make Volvodon armor for free? Just, I'll probably keep it for weapon parts, but like at this point, I just get it for free. We're doing so hot. Ugh. Yeah, you can never land that laser usually. You gotta get like perfect. It's so hard. Oh, jeez. There we go. We landed it. Not particularly well, but we landed it. Get that tongue. Hey, yo, Volvi. I wonder if... I don't think these are as good as the tongue. 71, oh, that is better. It has ramping damage. I think that's... I don't think Azeros, like the bear and the bunny, they don't have ramping damage on their claws. At least I don't think they do. Maybe they do. I could just be wrong. Am I crazy? I'm probably just nuts. Ah, it's fine. Whoa! No, thank you. Oh, he didn't even fire one that time. Okay. Alright, buddy. Hear me out. Ugh, it was worth it. It was worth the pain. What's going on? He's too thick. See, it's funny. I say he's too thick. To any of the newbies out there, or, well, not necessarily newbies, you could have started with World. I am old. I don't recognize that World is like... Oh, God. How old is World? Please don't answer that. It will terrify me on the inside. Oh, World is like 7 years old, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? Oh, boy. But with that said, Basarios here is in fact a baby. There is a larger version called Gravios that is the adult, and it's like twice as big. And a lot more annoying to fight. Well, I wouldn't say more annoying. It's kind of a nothing fight in that it is the exact same fight, but twice as big, as you would expect. Like, you look at it and you're like, oh, bring a gun lance or a hammer, and you would be correct. Very correct. That's it. That's the fight. It's okay, we got the steak. Wyvern steak is always worth the pain. Come on. Ooh. Ooh. What? Oh. Well, clever girl. Ah, gun lance. You kinda don't have many combos, but what you got is good. That's why it's a nice. I think gun lance is an excellent choice for any player who wants a chill weapon. Not like boring, but chill. By which I mean, how to say, it's a weapon where you aren't doing a lot of inputs. It is not performance intensive. You don't have to particularly look for super vulnerable weak points. You don't have to care too much about sharpness. You just go boom over and over and over. And that's all you need in a good weapon. That's all it takes. Oh, are you a predator? You know, I guess he could be a predator. I've never thought about it. I thought he ate ore. He might just do it for fun, actually. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, oh God. Oh, it's okay. I carry antidotes. I should probably have the much more powerful medicine, herbal meds by now. But, yeah, you know. I haven't bothered to craft. I only unlocked the farm recently. Or, sorry, the trading submarines recently. I've been bad. I won't lie. Blech. Ooh. Oh, you think he can run into this and it'll blow him up? Come on, hit the monster mine. Oh, he does run into it, but he does not care. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh, oh God. Too much recoil. Too much recoil. Alright, let's get him back out into the open, why don't we? Shall we? With this poop. There we go. So, honestly, I've spent all this time talking up Gunlance and how good it is. Is there any weapons y'all love? Like, what's your favorite beat stick in the series? Any big, like, sword and shield lovers, great sword lovers, any particular fans? Ugh. I tend to bounce around myself personally. I try and use a new weapon every Monster Hunter, just because I think that's more fun for myself. But my first monster was the Gunlance, and I'll be honest, I think I'll remain a... Or, sorry, not the Gunlance, the Great Sword. I was looking at my screen and got way too distracted. It was, in fact, the Great Sword. And I'll remain a Great Sword lover until the day I die. It's too good. It's too fun. It's the best. And I'll stick by that. Alright, capture. So what's the kill time on that? That took 8 minutes, 9 seconds. So it is a little faster than a double hunt, which makes sense. But another 2 minutes to get Volvodon parts. Is that worth it? Is that worth it indeed? I don't know. I think it's okay. It's not like the best. It's not the worst though. So it's fine. Wait, hold on. I think I found the captions. I do some searching around. Maybe? Maybe? Ah. Ah. No, they're not going. Alright, we laugh so we don't cry through the pain some days. Oh. I'll make that stuff work. I think I could get it through OBS in general, but it's something I definitely want on the Twitch side. But I don't know about the YouTube side, because YouTube has captions, right? So if I implement hard captions, in my eyes, that just means you, the viewer, no longer get a choice of captions if you want it or not. Is that something that is desirable, right? I feel like it's not. I feel like the extra options are. Why wouldn't you? The options are options, no? No. Let's set them all to casual bargain. Yeah. Yeah. And the dojo is still training. All that buddy stuff. Let's... I'ma check. Okay, we got the tail. We need fusium ore, which I believe comes from the tundra, which we can go get. And we need a nova crystal. Where do I get that? I think I have everything we need for the armor. Let's get forging, why don't we? A bam, a bam, a bam. So we are missing the fusium ore and the nova crystal. After that, we're good to go. Well, I'm pretty sure you mined both of those. I don't think either come from Basarios himself. So we're gonna have to hit the next rank. Only one thing to do, heroes. Get hunting. Haha, let's go. Alright, who do we want to kill? Who do we want to kill? Royal Ludroth. I love me a Royal Ludroth. So, back on the Monster Hunter Tri days, they had this horrible player gate. You could play the single player in the village, just like every Monster Hunter. It was a Monster Hunter, right? Nothing's particular to say. But in high rank, you went to Locklack City. Or sorry, not high rank, but for online multiplayer. Locklack City was lovely. And most importantly, Locklack City was the only place you could do high rank. And in order to get up there, you had to manually go through the ranks. Well, me, a little Monster Hunter baby, didn't understand. He didn't know how Monster Hunter ranks worked. So I went to Locklack City and was doing hunts for fun. And at low rank, Monster Hunter Tri had this issue where it was the very first time Monster Hunter ever tried to be any kind of high res, any kind of proper console game of a... It's not even modern anymore, but at the time, a modern era. So there weren't very many monsters, because they just didn't have the models. So, at rank 1, you only had 3 targets. One of them was my boy here. Because all 3 targets were, fun fact, newbies. Newbies to the franchise. I said that, like, super hard into the mic. Whoops. But Royal Ludroth, Jaggy, and Quirapeko. I guess the new kids don't know the Quirapeko either. Ugh. You ain't missing nothing. That guy sucked the fight, let me tell you. But Jagras here became a favorite of many new players because honestly, or not Jagras, Royal Ludroth here. He has very good armor for his tier in difficulty, being that, let's be honest, he's not hard. He kind of sucks. Like, look at his move list. This guy is baby, and we all know it. He's shockingly baby. But he's got good moves, decent armor that offers defense, and water weapons. Water weapons are a really good early game pick. Generally early on you want water or fire, with fire being preferable, but that in Monster Hunter Tri came from Quirapeko, who sucked. No one liked fighting him, because Quirapeko's gimmick is that he summons reinforcements. He calls for other large monsters to join the fight, and at the time, there was no neat mechanic where monsters attack each other. There was no riding or crashing into each other. The monsters ignored each other entirely and came to murder you directly. They ignored each other's existence, except for Devil Joe, who was also new. But as a result, Quirapeko was what you would call the worst. Once you hit high rank, there was a chance he'd call in a Devil Joe. So here you are, you just hit high rank, right? So you're me right now, getting some fresh armor so you can handle the high difficulty. Quirapeko's here to kill you. But I kind of lost the track. as I was saying, Barrett, or sorry, not Barrett, Royal Ludroth, right? One of 3 monsters you could hunt. And I'm sure you're asking, Lord Generic, if there's only 3 monsters available, why don't you just go up a hunter rank? Just tier up and fight the next tier. Well, I'm glad you asked, loyal viewer. Love that you're here. But you couldn't. Because once you fought them, it wasn't as simple as hit, do each of the missions and then tier up because you've proven you can win. Wait, where is he? He can go over there? I've never seen a monster go to that side of the pyramid. Wait, what? I didn't know he could go there. Did anyone know that? Oh, that is very interesting. Neat. Very neat. As I was saying, you had to grind Monster Hunter rank at tier 1 just to enter and do the first urgent mission online, which was a Barrett, by the way. So you had no choice but to sit back and fight wave after wave of Royal Ludroth, Jaggy, and Quirapeko with no other missions you could do. And it sucked, and we all hated it. It's a miracle that I am a Monster Hunter fan. Oh boy, how do I like this series after the online system of try. Unbelievable, frankly. And after you finally got the Hunter rank 5, which took, I want to say, honestly, for how good the average player was, given that a large amount of the player base had never played Monster Hunter, me included, maybe 10 hours of online grinding. Then you could fight Barrett, who was a Giga Wall, because again, players didn't know that they were supposed to do the offline village. They didn't have the gear to fight a Barrett. And something the devs didn't tell anyone, but fun fact, in all Monster Hunter games, when you play with your friends, monsters have more health. It's like 3 times the HP pool, which makes sense, right? Because if that wasn't a system, there wouldn't be much fun to multiplayer, right? You would just rip through the monsters in like 2 minutes casually. One knockdown and it'd lose half its health from the entire... Where's he going? Oh, he's going north? Oh, he swims. Oh, he's swimming out to sea. Oh, I see him. Oh, now he's swimming around? Yo, that's so cool. I've never seen a monster show up in this zone before. I didn't even know they could. I didn't even know they could. Awesome. Well, we see something new, and you know, even if this stream's neat, it's 3 attack, big or small. So, element on a greatsword, useless. Element on a element on dual swords, insane, overpowered even. Why would they do that? It makes it so that entire classes of weapons aren't allowed to play with the cool element weapons because they're just not as good as using a big hammer with a big number. I think it sucks. My personal opinion is that an element weapon should always be strictly better against a monster with an element weakness. Because why are weaknesses in the game if that's not a thing? That's my thoughts. Rise is probably the only Monster Hunter that's actually done a good job at that, surprisingly. In Rise, the best weapons for almost every weapon except for a couple, one of which being Gunlance, tragically. That's because Gunlance is weird. Is actually just the use of element builds. They're actually the best ones. And as a result, you have a lot of viable builds and viable armor sets because you're making new armor sets and weapons for specific hunts. For me, this is... Oh, we can capture him. Let's just do that. This is what Monster Hunter should aim for. This is the ideal balance for this kind of game. The problem, and you might be asking, Generic, why do you not like raw damage? Why do you not like brute force weapons as much? The answer to that is quite simple. Brute force weapons don't have build variety. I've been using this Defender Gunlance the entire time. And you might wonder, when are you going to stop and use a new weapon? I won't. The Defender Gunlance is the best weapon to use through low and high rank, because they are not made for new players. They are explicitly made to get experienced players up to master rank as fast as possible. And because they're raw damage, they are monster agnostic. If the Defender Gunlance did big fire damage, it would still be good, but it would be useless against specific targets, right? And that would kind of suck. And most importantly, it would not fulfill its goal, its purpose. Oh, this pen is... I try and write things down to take notes to myself, but this pen is unbelievably garbage. I should get a pencil. You know what? I should get a pencil. Pencils are, I'll say it, pencils, especially a good mechanical pencil and some simple lead, better than a pen. Straight up better. You should always use that. Screw the pen. You don't want the pen. Get a pencil. Pencils don't dry up on you every 5 seconds, right? And you might say, it doesn't dry up on me. Well, that's just great, isn't it? Good for you. Look at this guy. All right, we can finally wear armor. Oh, wait, there's high rank black belt. Oh. Oh. This is a little embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. I did not realize this was here. Oops. Oops. Aha. Aha. Oops. Well, I should probably just wear this, but it's ugly, so we're gonna wear the armor we made like a Chad. Look at that. Look at that. Now we look like a nice armored knight. Let's get some upgrades. We're not acknowledging that black belt armor. Shut up. It's not real. If you think black belt armor exists... What the hell? Why do I have 10 true armor spheres? Oh, that's in the like the booster pack. Oh, dude, that is funny. We're gonna upgrade this because spoilers, we're using this baby all the way to master rank. We made our high rank armor, we will not be making another. Oh, that is really funny though. And horribly tragic. I'm a little crushed on the inside. I thought I was wearing the best armor available. I didn't realize there was a better defender armor for high rank. Oh, it doesn't drop into your chest until you hit high rank. That's the only way, it just doesn't drop in. Oh, hey Repti, how you doing? But yeah, it's... Oh. Well, that's embarrassing. That's all I got. That is kind of embarrassing. Ah. Oh well. You know, sometimes you you smile through the pain. it's what you can do. That's just life. But yeah, no. Pens suck, man. Pens suck. I'm doing well. I went to the dentist today, and then immediately after the dentist and being told that I am nearly perfect in each and every way, I went and then I ate a hamburger and french fries. It completely ruined all that effort to have nice clean teeth. But let me tell you, nothing feels sweeter. Nothing feels sweeter than knowing you're perfect and that you ruin it anyways. Do as I say, not as I do, kids. What? Where is he? Oh, he's right next to the other camp. Let's just warp. Ta-da! Now, I was talking about something before I distracted myself, but I don't remember what it is, so I guess it never happened. It will. Grab a couple of birds, because they're right here. Alright, I'll take the 8 HP. And Puke, let's go, bring it! Oh right, we're in high rank. I have to actually care about the poison now. Ah, darn. Well, butts. He can actually hurt me now. That's rough, buddy. Oh, I don't have earplugs either. I need to remember that. But the artillery. It was all and the poison. It was all worth it. How long is that? That's shorter than I remember. Interesting. Now, okay, so this is one thing I just thought about. Yeah, we're doing Puke. Oh, right, I forgot he technically gets poisoned because he eats poisonous mushrooms all day. He doesn't actually have natural poison production abilities. He just eats a lot of poison. Ain't that nice? You gotta appreciate how Monster Hunter does a lot of work to... Well, not like a lot, but it tries to explain why monsters have certain abilities. Oh, hello! Who just landed? Oh, it's the burb. Cool. Neat. Let's get a fight going. That was not much of a fight. Do better, Crane. But we are just farming up our high rank. I'm getting to master rank one way or the other. We'll get there soon. I've actually gotten to master rank on the Switch, but some of my friends were like, hey, we're playing Rise, also it's cheap. And now, because I'm that person, I'm like, alright, I guess I'll play Rise again. And now that I'm playing Rise... Why did I knock him down? I did not want that. Oh, I messed up. Hold on, we gotta run him over to a narrow area. This'll do. I've never done this! Whoops, I've never done a chain launch for big damage to his face. Interesting. Now, with that said, I was saying something. Now I forget. Boy, you ever wonder how your memory works and why I can't remember anything? Am I old? Oh, I get it, though. I get it. Now that I think about it, most monsters that are poisonous, you're right. Most poisonous monsters do indeed poison through... They poison through things they eat, but venomous monsters are not like that. It's kind of interesting. Venomous monsters tend to actually produce their poison. So if you think about it, truly, it's venomous snakes that are the hard workers of the animal kingdom. All these useless poison dart frogs are just leeches upon the natural society. Because I guess it kind of makes sense though, because if you produce venom, it's entirely for hunting purposes usually. And if you ran into a situation where you can't consume your necessary poison, oh, don't like that, you would just die. Because you hunt through venom, but if you don't have a venom, you're just dead. So it makes sense that they have to invest the energy to produce the poison. Oh, come on, bro. I guess I kicked him out to here in the first place. Dog, please. I am dying. What did I eat? Oh, it was a ration. We don't want to re-engage yet. We need to do some repair. And some healing. Funny thing is, I think this dude's a lot weaker than the baby rock Gravios we were hunting. Or, not Gravios. Basarios we were hunting. Gravios is the adult. Are you eating antidote herbs? He is. None of that. Oh, and he's down. Nope, just staggered. Just staggered. Oh, don't roar. Oh, we went through the roar. Oh, my God. Haha, easy. Hey, you can block the poison. Doesn't hit you. Nice. The more you know. That's why we should all use Gunlance. Fun fact, Gunlance is in fact the least played weapon in Monster Hunter Rise. Or no, second least plays. I believe the least played is Hunting Horn, followed by Gunlance. They are the deeply unpopular weapon sets, and kind of always have been. They've never been big players in any of the Monster Hunter games. They're just a bit too weird for a lot of the player base, I think. Did you run off to eat again? Weird. So, game design thought. Isn't it interesting how in many games, being poisoned is very simple, right? It means you now are taking a certain amount of damage as time goes on. It's poison. Everyone knows it. However, being poisoned is in a sense a buff for many fights, particularly action games. Because if the poison damage is not severe enough, see Monster Hunter, where until you hit master rank, poison is not that bad. It hurts in high rank. It does. But you can survive it, and there are strats to just kind of power through, right? Pretty good strats, in fact. But think of it this way, design-wise. As I bonk my mic. So, in most games, when you get poisoned, you are now taking damage. However, the purpose of poison, in theory, is area denial and to punish the player for taking a certain attack. Poison attacks almost always do low damage to make up for the poison, which will do more damage later. However, if you are now poisoned, what threat do poison attacks pose? You can't be poisoned again, you're already poisoned. In Monster Hunter, when you are poisoned, now is the time to push in and just wail on the target, because they can't fight you off anymore. They lose because they have landed their big hit. They have lost their threat. There are ways around this. Some games can stack poison, so you can just get multiple stacks. Some will extend poison. The favorite I've seen is actually in Street Fighter 6 with Aki and in Dragon's Dogma. In those games, if you are poisoned and you get hit by certain poison attacks again, they will consume the poison and you will not be debuffed, and you'll just explode and take all of the poison damage instantly, so that you can now be poisoned again. They recognize that the power of poison is the threat of the status effect, not in being poisoned. It's not what you would think. It's kind of weird, right? Those are the only games I've found which do the right moves with poison and keep it dangerous, because once you're poisoned, it's like, oh, I gotta cure this. It kind of hurts. But if being poisoned means, hey, if this harpy hits me again, I will just die instantly. Now poison's a problem. Because you see that with like Puke. He sprays poison everywhere. But if I'm already poisoned, dude, spray all the poison you want. It may as well not exist. It's just not doing much. And if you have a sword and shield user in the party with some life dust, shoot. Just ignore the poison entirely. Get that damage numbers out. The sword and shield will keep you fine. Oh, we gotta fight Bubbles. Alright, Bubbles, let's go. This is gonna be bad. Bubbles is not the easiest fight for Gunlance. But we shall... Oh, and I'm weak to it from Basarios. Oh. Alright, let's do it. Burning effects are often similar in the same idea that you are no longer, like... If a Rathalos lights the ground on fire, right? And you're already on fire, you don't care about being in the fire. You're already burning. However, most games account for that, and anything that causes a burn status in most games usually also do damage over time themselves because it's a fire, and the burn is just a little spicy reminder for fun. So you still avoid the fire because it'll kill you. Poison, not so much. When was the last time you saw a poison swamp that did active damage in addition to poisoning you? Usually not, because it feels like you're being punished twice for the same thing. So most devs will want to avoid that. If they're cowards, let's go. The silence of wandering. And this... Now, this is one part that I think Rise loses in its speed. Like, look at... Just admire this dog butt. Admire this forest, right? This huge bamboo grove. It's nice. It's quiet. If it wasn't for this random terracotta guy talking at you about how quiet it is. Oh. You ever get that when camping? So... I haven't been camping much. In fact, I went camping with my families as a wee little statue a few times. I was always miserable because I'm deeply unlucky, and every time my family tried to do anything, I would end up miserable and in pain somehow. Every time without fail. Not on purpose. It's just a me problem. Like... It's just a me thing. But when you go camping, what's the point of camping, right? For many, I think the point of camping is to get away from things and be alone. Spend some time by yourself and just kind of vibe. But for others, the point of camping is to do outdoorsy things, which is fine. What matters is that the outdoorsy guy and the spend all his time alone guy aren't in the same group, because neither will be happy if they are. I guess they can try to compromise with fishing, but I hate fishing. I hate fishing so fucking much. Like, oh my god. I will cut you if you try and make me go fishing, I swear. It is, I have an irrational hatred. More on that at 11, Mike. But with camping, generally, a person who goes... I'm very much the quiet type. I don't want things planned. I just kind of want to go to not do things anymore. That's a me thing, honestly. And a big part is, growing up, I would... What does a whale nard do? Oh, right, it attracts animals. I don't think I've ever used that thing successfully. Oh, hi, Mitsune. You really jumped far. Okay. Cool. Okay, I was like, you're not leaving, are you? Please say psych. Personally, I think that is why a lot of people like fishing, though. It combines that sense of, hey, let's do something, with a sense of, hey, I want to vibe, and should be able to, if I remember correctly. Ow. Don't worry, we're good. We're good. We nailed it. Easy. Easy win. Now, as I was saying, camping, right? Oh. Anyone ever watch Yuru Camp? What's the English term? Laid back camp? What a gem. If you haven't, highly recommend that anime. It's just vibes. It has no plot whatsoever. It is just vibes, and I think we could all use a little more just vibes in our life. But that's just me. I've kind of moved away from action-heavy series and the like. I just don't care anymore. I was never a big shonen person, though, so that's probably part of it. Which is funny. I grew up watching, like, Gundam and Dragon Ball Z. You would think I would be super into that. Oh well. Oh well. Oh, I blocked that. Somehow. Oh, Mitsusune's music is so good, though. That's actually... I think one thing that really gets... it is appreciated, but it's never said. Like, it's not said enough. Monster Hunter's soundtrack work is incredible. Almost every monster who isn't a chump gets their own theme song entirely. That's wild. And they're good, too. Like, they're usually really good songs. Oh, boy, my health. You never been camping? That's fine. Camping isn't for everyone. Honestly, a lot of it is just sitting outside and getting bit by bugs. It's not a for everyone thing. It's mostly just to get away from things. And most of the time, animals aren't a problem. Because usually you would do it in a campground. You would not do it outside. Unless you know a guy who owns a lot of land and is like, yeah, just set up, just clean up. Most people won't because there are wildlife issues for that very reason. Wait, Mitsune shoots a healing bubble? Oh my gosh, Bubbles does have a healing bubble, but why? That's a fun little mini game to throw in. Neat. Ow. Yeah, the bugs aren't great. That's why you need a lot of D. Or any kind of anti-mosquito. Personally, I have a mosquito problem because I'm the kind of person that mosquitoes are obsessed with. Like, oh my god, they're so obsessed with me. But, for me, mosquitoes will bite me. Like, it's to the point where if you have a mosquito issue, just hang out with me. Because if you hang out with me, you won't get bit by mosquitoes. Because I got bit by the mosquitoes. And they bite me so much, they ain't hungry anymore. It's horrible. Oh, I'm everyone's preferred type. Oh. But yeah. Something about it, I'm just sweet in the right way for a mosquito to care. And we're gone again. I got debuffed. That's not the worst timing. Ooh, nice drops. Rise might be the best monster hunter in terms of getting drops. It's a small thing, but... There is a great wire bug here. I just never said it. Aha! I remember. Of course! A memory! A vision! A panado! Yes. 1 second. I have been handed watermelon. Excellent. It shall fortify me in this battle against a giant bubble bath. Or something. Yeah, no. DEET helps. It still does. It'll still keep them away, but I'll still end up with bites. Because they'll just go through my clothes, man. I would have to straight up bathe in it to actually keep them away long term. Which is not out of the question, frankly. It's bad enough that it's not out of the question. Though, it is true that... Oh, ow. It is true that when... Oh. There are foods you can eat that help for mosquitoes. Not necessarily all bugs, but let's be honest. If you're worried about camping, you're worried about mosquitoes and ticks. Those are the big ones. And for them, at least for mosquitoes, ticks are a different problem. Oh, and fleas. Oh, God, I hate fleas. But of them, you can keep mosquitoes away with garlic and onion. I know it sounds like a wives' tale. They legitimately do not like garlic and onion. I think it's the acidity and the sulfur in them that the mosquitoes hate. But hey, whatever reason they hate it is your gain, so... Use the enemy's weapons against them. God, Mitsasuna is flying so far. Why? Why? I just want to land a hit. Okay. Oh boy. Oh lord. And we got a capture already. Nice. That was a fast Mitsasune hunt. Feels good. I say as if it can't murder my butt right now. But it's fine. We're good. See, we win. Don't leave. Mitsasune. Bubbles. Bubbles. Oh, we got a plate. Oh, heck yeah. Easy life. Oh, man. Feels good to be a baller. Yeah, mosquitoes are quite different. And there are some mosquitoes that are even, what's the proper term? There are some mosquitoes that are even fruitivores, or like nectar spreading ones. There are ones that are legitimately good for the ecosystem. The ones that target humans, though, they can go. They don't even serve an important role in the ecosystem. Those ones can go. You know what else can go? Oh, 2 plates. Oh, man. I'm making too much money. Hey, hunting Mitsasune because he's horny. Are we hunters or are we club bouncers? Am I right? And I can't talk because I'm eating watermelon. When the guild was investigating monsters, it came across several telltale signs connected to the rampage and that Azure fiend. Oh yeah, I guess I wasn't seen. So the reason monsters go crazy every 100 years and annihilate everything in their path is because there's a big flying wind serpent that's psychic. That's pretty much it. He's also horny. And he causes every monster to go insane because he's horny. Which is some pretty hardcore goonin', you gotta admit. We named him Wind Serpent Ibushi, but we should call him the Wind Gooner Ibushi. Speaking of which, Mitsusunes you hunt because they're aggressive from breeding season. You also hunt Black Diablos because she's aggressive in breeding season. That's why she's black. It's just a color change that happens when they're in heat. And oh boy, Black Diablos is fucking scary. That thing is a monster. Yeah, I got the quest done. Or Gummy Axe. I won't be using it this run. Damn. Ibushi just like me. Any Thunder Serpents narwhals in the chat? Oh, that'd be a funny joke dating profile to make, actually. The best part about Diablos is that they're one of the few high-power monsters that are not carnivores. They are actually herbivores that mostly eat cactus and other desert flora. Which, one, makes you wonder how they're that big. Two, means that they have no reason to murder your ass on sight. They're just jerks. I don't need to kill you. I just want to kill you. And that's way worse if you think about it. Whoa, Ace, you've been thrashing those monsters. Oh, switch skills. Wait, hold up. Longsword, dual blade, gun lance. Oh, we're canceling our quest. Cancel the quest. We have a different Barrieth quest to hunt. Alright. Where is it? Where is it? Grasp the gun lance, let's go! Let's go! Oh, thank God! Funny how both of them together are what caused Apex to be made in this game. And Rise Apexes are deviants who never had traumatic hunter experiences. Oh, is that why there's Apexes in Rise? It's because they went crazy from horniness? Sure, I guess. Man, we're never getting Gormagala back, are we? Gormagala is by far, by a mile, my favorite of all of the plots from Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Gormagala is so cool. And it makes sense why it created Apex and Deviants in its wake, because for those unfamiliar, Gormagala is a carrion feeder that is blind as a young. What it does is it flies over areas and spreads its scale powder, which drives things insane like rabies. And then they all murder each other. And then he just kind of casually eats on some of the bodies and leaves. Very wasteful, but hey, that's just how he works. And Apexes in 4 Ultimate are monsters that survived the frenzy and overcame it, which is also a mechanic for you, the hunter, because if you get caught with the frenzy virus and you do enough damage and go berserk yourself, you overcome the frenzy, lose the debuff, and become a super Chad. Fantastic, fantastic gameplay and story integration. You ever wonder how there are so many Monster Hunter Apexes out there? Oh my gosh, that takes so long, Barrett. Roar faster, buddy. I'm trying to counter you. Oh, there we go. Remember, if you block the initial blast, you're immune to tornadoes. But you aren't immune to being blind. Good God. I can't see. Oh, there we go. There we go. That was not what I wanted. I love Barith. Or Barieth. Fun fact, Barieth also came from Monster Hunter Tri. More proof that I started with the best Monster Hunter because it introduced some of the series' best monsters to this day. Some might say that's luck. I would say that's clearly, that's a me thing. They put the monsters in for me, personally. Because they love me. There's no other reasonable explanation. None whatsoever. What? How did he dodge? Nani? Oh, crap. Oh, I still landed it. Somehow. I totally fucked up the counter, but I still landed it. Feels good. Oh. God, I gotta cut that tail. Barieth is a great monster design-wise, too. Just because he's one of the few monsters where breaking all the body parts create real logical effects. Like, each of his parts... Well, I guess breaking his tusk doesn't do anything to him, but yeah, that's like, whatever, you know. You broke his fangs, he's still gonna beat you to death of pure force with them. But when you break his spikes on his arms, he can't slide and catch himself on the ice, so he slips around. When you break his tail, he loses a massive amount of offensive power, which is common. Most monsters do lose offensive power when you cut their tail. But his tail's really long, so he loses most of his forward coverage when you cut it. And that just... Personally, I think that is a better monster design that should be the goal for most monsters. The reason being that you want to reward good play, right? And breaking the monster is pretty much the definition of good play. It's how you get drops. Everything in the game encourages breaking the monster and targeting the weak points. So that's how you do it. That's how you teach a new player, hey, break this guy open. It's not just a visual, it has real gameplay impact. Like that. And now we blow him up. And now we rush him. Reloading's for... Oh, shit. Never mind, sir. Have a nice day. I would never. What's he doing? Yep, the lunge. Yeah, he doesn't really need fangs to lunge at you like that, does he? Crap. I wasn't expecting to stagger him. I thought you were cool, Barieth. There is one problem to Barieth, though, and it's a fundamental flaw that can never be overcome. Why did the devs create, in a single game, a monster named Barith and a monster named Barieth, and they are so different from each other? They're in different taxidermal families. Like, they have no relation whatsoever. You prefer him to Frostfang? I do like Sand Barieth. Sand Barieth is fun. I don't know what Frostfang Barieth does. What does that one do? That just sounds like a Barieth. There is no end to that sentence. That just sounds like a Barieth. With no changes whatsoever. That's just a Barieth, man. Oh, excuse me, sir. I want nothing that you're selling. Please heal. Oh, he's just a really old Barrieth so that they can put him on Elder tier. Yeah, that's kind of lame. That's the devs just going, we think Barrieth is the coolest shit. I want to make him an Elder Dragon. Which I respect. I always, like, don't get me wrong, I love the hustle as a developer of saying, I know I made this monster not the strongest, but I want him to be the strongest. He is now the strongest monster. Like, huge respect for that. More devs should have the bravery it takes to just do that and be like, yeah, I don't care. But that is kind of lame. Because, like, if he's just the better Barrieth, then, you know, like, What you got, boy? What you got? Ugh, you got nothing. You got nothing. Another reason I like Barrieth is that, honestly, he's got a lot of tricks, and he's very powerful, but he hunts more like a real cat in the sense that if you can fight him and you can see his movements, they make sense from a physical level. Oh yeah, tail cut with gun lance? Nice, you don't see that often. Not bad. There are a lot of monsters that I would describe as just... Oh, really? We're gonna stake a small moose? I guess it's a reindeer, isn't it? But there's a lot of monsters that are just... Their biggest and most powerful moves are always things that are completely uncounterable or unblockable. Because the devs want it to feel powerful. But when you're playing a class like Gunlance, it feels awful to run into that. Because it's like, oh sure, the longsword gets to ignore the move, but me, the Gunlance, I just have to die. It does make you feel a bit like a second-class citizen in terms of Monster Hunter priority. And we all know Longsword is Monster Hunter's priority. There is no doubt amongst anyone who plays the game that it's all about Longsword every day. They cannot stop themselves. I get it, Longswords are cool, but like, come on guys. We have the other weapons, please. Especially some of the more ignored ones, like Lance. Although, am I just, like, no-selling Gun Lance because it's what I'm using? Yes. However, am I wrong? Gun Lance is not exactly a big popular weapon, after all. I think it's fair for me to say, hey man, can we get some love over here? Wow, I actually stopped his crawling. Nice. Nice! Let's go! Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah, that feels right. Where are you running? That's where he's running. Let's go. And we got the capture we need. Everyone cease. Easy shock trap. Easy trank bomb. Oh. So shock traps just make me think of a thing. Did you know? So in Rise, and I think in World as well, if you drop your trap and the monster just leaves the area and you're just kind of like, well, darn. Now what? Oh, tail carve, tail carve, tail carve. Oh, I almost ran out of time. So you drop your trap to trap the monster and it leave. I ran out. Are you serious? Oh, I got a tail carve and I... Oh, that feels bad. Oh, I got a tail from the capture war. Oh, that feels worse. Don't you insult me like that. But, oh yeah, it is similar to Nargacugas. That makes sense. But, so, what was I saying? The tail destroyed all other thoughts in my mind. Oh well. Oh, traps. Right. So you put down a trap, and the monster leaves. In World and Rise, you can actually open your map and select an option that says to destroy your trap. The reason is you can't have more than one trap deployed at a time, because otherwise you'd kind of clutter up the in-game environment and it'd be too much to track. It'd be extra processing power. Because this is the 4-player game, if you had like 8 or more traps on the field, you could have 12 with cats. That would be too much. Makes sense. In Monster Hunter games before World, you want to know what happens if you put down a trap and the monster leaves the zone? You cry. That's what happens. Because you have to wait 5 or 6 minutes for the trap to expire over time. You can't destroy the trap, and you are not allowed to deploy a new trap. Absolutely not. Let's do another Barriath. He's just a good fight. Absolutely not allowed. And it sucks. It sucks so much, dude. It's the worst. Holy crap. Alright, so what is this? So I have quick reload. Allows for quicker shell reload. I also have guard reload. Lets you reload both shells and the worm stake, but reloads fewer rounds at once. Oh, I spam worm stake. This is perfect. Oh-ho. This is my wirebug skill. It was made for me. Oh yeah. Love to see it. Ah, that feels good. Getting a good... There's nothing quite as satisfying as getting a good wirebug skill going. I wish I had a better weapon for kind of badly attacking these bushes for the bird. Oh, is that a poison toad? Ballin'. But better than just badly attacking the bushes. All right. That's all we really need from the starting grab. And now we go. Yeah, so that makes sense that Frostfang is just generally a more elite one. That is kind of boring, though. You need it, and the devs fundamentally do have to recycle a lot to make an endgame at all. In a way that makes a lot of sense if you consider it. What's the point of making endgame monsters? Right? How many people do you think ever reach the end of G rank or Master rank in a Monster Hunter game? Because even me, as a veteran, if I were to hit the end of G rank, how many hundreds of hours is that per Monster Hunter entry? Like, do you really think I can do that every time? Definitely not. And every time you make an endgame monster, what you're saying is we're putting a bunch of resources and a cool design that people want to see, and we're not allowing most of the player base to see it. Not because they can't handle it. We can just lower the stats. We just didn't feel like making a lower stat version for low rank or high rank. And that kind of sucks, right? So it makes sense to just have absurdly unfair versions of monsters instead at high ranks. Because that's something that's going to inherently feel a lot better for players. Got him! Oh no! Oh no! Excuse me! Oh, the Remoras are what poison me. I hate that they poison. Why do you poison? I get why he poisons, but why do you poison? Can you not? Oh boy. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh no. We out. We out. None of that. Alright, this Barrieth is not happy. But if I poison... Oh crap. He ran away. Poison Toad. Please. Please don't do this to me, Barrieth. Oh no. Oh, we wasted 2 poison toads. Oh, he didn't even get poisoned. He landed in it too. It was good, but it wasn't. Oh, that feels rough. Oh, well. That's what I get for not waiting for the knockdown. I got greedy. Really, it's my fault, frankly. Oh, well. Remember, never get greedy. Monster Hunter is a game about patience. Patience and skill. Really, Monster Hunter is one of the best examples of something that I will always trumpet as a personal philosophy. I know there's many people out there who like to say that they don't find turn-based games interesting and they need action games. I would argue that for the most part, most action games are still turn-based games. They just allow you to take action when it's not your turn. You can. You shouldn't. You will die if you do. Like, you'll get blown out in Dark Souls if you just swing in when it's not your turn. The only difference between a turn-based game and an action game is, does the game tell you when it's your turn? Or do you have to figure that one out on your own? That is the difference. Oh, dude, this reload is so sexy. Holy crap. Free wyvern steak? Ain't no way, man. I can just spam it all day. Oh, yeah. Because that's what I'm doing anyways. Oh, dude. Heck yeah, buddy. Oh, do we have everyone here? Ballin'. Let's go. It's a Royal Rumble. Don't hit all of them, Barrieth. That's okay. This kind of sucks. I'm gonna lose out. Yep. Oh well. Look at this jerk. Look at this fucking guy. Wait, Remobras are snake wyverns? That doesn't seem right, but okay. I guess. Wait, you can multi-hit with the wyvern stake? Neat. I didn't know that. Alright, excuse me. Such a janky run. I love it. It makes sense. How would this thing run well when you're the one forcing it to run? Come on, more stabs. Oh yeah, I might have an unhealthy addiction to wyvern steaks, but they taste so good. Boom, my baby. Oh yeah, and look at that damage. Is it really so wrong for man to live by the sweat? Oh, perfect parry. I am a god. Oh no, I am a god. Live by the sweat of his perfect parries and wyvern steaks. No, I say. I can't see. Get him. No. Alright. Yeah, that's weird that Remoras are snake wyverns. Oh, you did include Dalmandur as a snake wyvern. I was like, isn't there a giant snake the size of a mountain? Which is one of those funny monsters that it's like, yeah, it turns out there's a monster literally the size of an ecosystem itself. Several, in fact. We're going to kill it. Like, I just want you to think about the idea of nature conservationists going, I found a snake that wraps around Mount Kilimanjaro. Take this knife and kill it. It's gotta go, man. For nature. And it's like, I don't think you're a real scientist. Hold up. I don't think we should be doing that at all. Sounds like this thing is older than humanity, and we should not touch it. Nah. It's eaten too many berries on the farm. It's gotta go. Alright, Barry, let's get back here. Give me those buffs. Yes, affinity. I really don't know why they put magic damage fish in the Arctic. It was an unusual choice, I will admit. But it's one I'm totally down for, because it's kinda cool. Alright, let's go. No, that's a miss. No! Don't worry, we got this. We got this! Yes! We landed it. Oh, did I get a knockdown? Ballin'. Let's go. Gunlance supremacy, baby. Ain't no one does it like we do it. And he's running. Alright, we'll go for the capture. Captures are nice because, as I mentioned earlier, they do change your drop table, which is valuable, to be certain. But more important than that is the fact that good captures just... I did carve that tail. Did I carve that tail? Hold up, it's still on the map. I have to know. I can't miss another tail. The embarrassment would kill me. I did not carve it! Oh! Oh! Oh, thank God I flew back over. Oh, boy. Oh, that would have been bad. Okay. Okay. Captures are always nicer. I recommend it, and I think most experienced hunters would recommend capturing over kills once you get to high rank. In low rank, you may as well kill things because, frankly, low rank you do so much damage, you'll be fine. Monsters are just really weak. It's very fast to kill things in low rank, so you may as well. But in high rank, the reason I recommend you go for kills, or for captures, is just a time thing. Most of your rewards don't come from capture or kill. Most of them come from the quest rewards at the end of the quest. And capturing a monster saves you more time. The more time you save, the faster you start your next quest to kill it again. And if you captured in that mission, you save even more time. That time efficiency... Ooh, Wyvern Gem, very nice. That time efficiency really adds up. Because Monster Hunter, let's be honest, this is a game where you're going to be sitting in, you're playing this baby for hours. You're playing this baby for days. 1 minute per hunt matters. Matters a lot. They did make more snake monsters. It's another giant one. Of course it is. I get why they make giant snake monsters. It makes a lot of sense when you consider the idea that the reason you make giant snake monsters is because skeleton-wise, they're very easy to make, right? You don't need fancy animations. You don't need as many... You don't need to sit down and think and create animations that are like, how does this walk, right? Have you ever seen animations and rotoscopes of how a cat walks? It's incredibly complicated. Like, real animals are biological machines of immense complexity and beauty. And Monster Hunter does an incredible job of capturing that, but it's super, super time-consuming and expensive. Snakes? Snakes are pretty. I'm not saying snakes aren't cool. I am saying snakes are really easy to draw. It's a noodle. It's a tube that goes slither, slither. It goes back and forth, and that's how it moves. Everyone knows what a snake is, and everyone knows how a snake moves. And, that's a pretty big advantage, I'll tell you what. Because it's not... how to say? It's not a problem of... It's not a problem of you gotta do it right. It's a problem of you gotta not do it wrong. Oh, I think I need to kill Ignactors still. No, I have killed enough Ignactors. I don't need to kill you. Well, let's kill you just in case, because you're an Ignactor. And where is your mom? Bring me the real Ignactor, you little punk. I need it. It's like my favorite monster. Please. Please, Eructor, bring the Ignactors. I will kill one baby every hour until my demands are met, Capcom. The hostages are going, so get me that helicopter and one Ignactor. Huh. I wonder what the monster I haven't found is yet. I bet it's the spider. I don't think you fight the spider in low rank. Yeah, I think it's high rank only. Okay, that's fine. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Let's go. Big boy's heading out. He's going fast. God. You know, a big dino T-Rex with fire breath. Cool design. Great character. He's like world's proto flagship, I would argue. But if he's the proto flagship, why is he so weak in Monster Hunter? Oh my god, it's asleep. Oh my god, he ran away because Rajang was asleep. No, you don't. Not on my watch, boy. You fighting this, Rajang. I don't care how smart... Oh my god, he's Super Saiyan. I am so sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Rajang. I did not mean to. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry, Mr. Rajang. This is what I would say if I didn't have a T-Rex. Let's go! Oh no, this T-Rex sucks. I forgot about that. Alright, now we get the Rajang. Alright, we're gonna take this boy down in style. Let's go. Oh, he's Super Saiyan 2. Yeah, let's go. Oh my god. Oh my god, he does so much damage. He's so fucking strong. Laser. Oh my god. It's just... nothing can compare. That was like 2K or more. Oh yeah, Glacial Ignactor? Yeah, give me Glacial Ignactor. Give me any Ignactor. I'll take them all. They're all good. And is it because I fought them in an era where I used exclusively Greatsword? Yes. If people used weapons that weren't good against Ignactor, that's their fault. Use Greatsword. If you aren't, you're the problem, morally, in life. If you pick a different weapon preference, I'm not saying you're a bad person. I am saying you're a less good person than me. Ha! Make the right choice, kids. Oh! I should not fight him up here. There we go. Yeah, he just... I don't even remember this guy's name. I picked the quest to kill him, and I add Najaf. That's it. And Najaf, he sucks, man. He's just not that strong for some reason. But I don't know why. He looks like he should just one-shot you. He's a giant T-Rex. But he's always been kind of weak. I guess it's good. They need... Players do want to feel like they're fighting big epic monsters. You know, not 40 hours into the game minimum. Man, this guy sucks. Which is funny. Maybe I'm just too... Maybe I'm just too good at games. But, maybe it's just that I'm too experienced at Monster Hunter. I know he was a wall. I know people for whom he was a wall. And they struggled to get past him in World. But, like, that little chicken scratch is all he has to defend himself up close. And it's really sad, man. It doesn't do anything. Like, look at this. He can't... He's straight up... Okay, he roared. Until he roared, he straight up didn't know how to counter me. And all I'm doing is standing under him? That's kind of the bare minimum to having a counter. Then again, I suppose that's not that unusual if you consider it. All of Dark Souls is just stand behind or next to big monsters. That's straight up how you win the entirety of Dark Souls. It's that easy. You just stand next to big monsters. You just stand under it. Yeah. I guess until you get used to that idea, it is scary. Oh yeah, we got Rajang items. Yeah, baby, let's go. That's the real treasure. Oh, I forgot Ignactor's beak clacked, Repti. Man, it's cool. Like, yeah, give me monsters with cool, obvious tells of what they're doing. Because it feels like that. By the way, Repti, I will say, since you clearly have a big love for the idea of monster ecosystems and sensible animal design, if you have not, your homework is to go watch Delicious in Dungeon, also known as Dungeon Meshi. I believe it's on Netflix and may or may not be available on websites I will legally not discuss. But you have to go watch Delicious in Dungeon, or Dungeon Meshi. Oh, there's an owl? What? Is he on top of the tree? He totally is, isn't he? Where is he? Where? What? Where's the lucky life? I am so confused. Oh, he's south. Oh, there he is! Owl! Yeah, baby! But you gotta go watch Dungeon Meshi. It is a truly beautiful series. One of my favorites I've ever read. I've read the whole thing. But it is an insanely lovingly detailed look on and take of the question, how does this work? If an elf existed, or a dwarf or a minotaur existed, how would that work? And that is like the core premise of what it is doing and asking at all times. And it sticks it through, it thinks about it, and it draws conclusions that matter to the narrative. A lot. Absolute masterclass. Yeah. Cannot recommend it enough. Go watch that. You will adore it. If you like how Monster Hunter spends time about its monsters, Delicious in Dungeon, aka Dungeon Meshi, does the same thing on an often even greater level of detail. Of just ecosystems, freak animals. The biggest difference I would say is that Whereas in Monster Hunter, monsters are cool, but they fundamentally exist to be hunted. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, speaking of being hunted, it's my ass that's being hunted. Oh no. But in Dungeon Meshi, the monsters exist for their own reasons. And because they exist in the premise of a dungeon, the monsters in the dungeon are, I won't say much as to why they exist, but I'll just say there's a reason that most monsters are incredibly hostile to human life. And that's why they're usually very dangerous. But they exist, and they have to live and have a reason for being where they are and why they act the way they do. They are not seen as monsters. They are seen as animals that live in an environment. They do live in an animal society. Bottom text. So that is my series plug of the day. Everyone go watch Dungeon Meshi. I am on my knees. It is all I want from this world. And we got this Edna Jeff. Easy hunt, easy hunt. He's kind of really weak as always. Don't know what to say about that. Okay. This is totally random. So, you can see clearly on screen, I have pretty long hair, right? Pretty long. I have this problem where sometimes my hair, because it is so long, like I'm just sitting here playing some Monster Hunter, right? Yeah, please do and report back. I would love to hear your thoughts. It does start a little slower, but it is a series that, in my opinion, starts in a decent place and goes up as you go, and it never goes down. It only gets better, and it sticks the landing. Absolute masterpiece. But I'll try not to talk it up more. Let me try not to talk it up. Anyways, 10 out of 10 makes the Mona Lisa look like dirt. But, you know, I don't want to make you have a high expectation. But, okay, so hair, right? I'm just sitting here, and I just feel my arm, like the arm hairs, right? Which are evolutionally evolved to freak out when you brush something or when a bug lands on you, so that you hit it. And I'm just like, ugh, my arm. Ah, something's on me. It must be a bug. And I'm like, wait, I'm indoors. Where would a bug come from? There's no bug in this room. And then I just look down and it's like a stray hair. Every hour of my life. I get why people cannot handle having hair like mine. Because even my high-res 3D model, you could say, my hair is actually a little longer, actually, than it is as I show myself. Which is funny. I didn't ask for that. Well, I kind of did. But it was more coincidence than anything. And I was like, oh, that's funny. Yeah, keep that design. We're running it. But it is... I get why people don't like hair. But, like, it's so pretty. I get compliments on it every day. It's great. Like Minoto. Minoto's hair is gorgeous, but she also puts a lot of effort into it. I'm fortunate in that I'm kind of lazy. I'm not gonna lie. I don't take... My hair is very nice, but I don't take great care of it. I'm just perfect. Oh, this is the island again. Oh, neat. As we run, and we run. Alright, Somnicanth. If I remember correctly, Somnicanth... Oh, right, I have a camp over here. I forgot about this camp, too. I may have never gotten that camp. No, I'm pretty sure I got that camp on my first playthrough of Rise. There aren't many monsters in the water half of the volcano. Like, there's some... But for the most part, they're always in the, volcano half of the volcano, never on the water half. So the devs had a really, really outstanding idea, frankly, when they did this 50-50 design. But I don't think they had enough monsters to really make use of it. And I get it. Most of your fire monsters go in the volcano because that's just where they go. And oh, you can't block the sleep. And you, as a result, you do kind of need to put out, oh, my bones, oh, my body. You kind of need to fill the other half. But if you fill the other half with monsters equal to the number of fire monsters in the volcano, everyone's going to get sick of being in the volcano real fast. Because you have all these other zones. People want to be in the other zones. So you just end up with, like, Somnicanth is a tundra monster who is now in a volcanic hot spring. And it doesn't... It just... I don't remember how this move works. Oh, right. That's a cool attack. It doesn't make much sense ecologically. But they're like, oh, look, man. We gotta put someone in the volcano. So the tundra guy goes in. Maybe it's just very temperature agnostic or something. Alright, boy. You flopped your last flip. Oh, no. Oh, no. He flipped all over me with that flop. Damn it. And I'm asleep. There we go. Oh, you can get flashbang from the air. All right, buddy. Oh, hey. But you don't get stunned because you're in the air. Yeah. Oh, come on. I wouldn't mind if this guy was a little easier to hit, though. I guess that's really where his difficulty is supposed to come from. Because he does, like, no damage. And he's not very fast. Yeah, Somnicanth is pretty... I won't lie. I might be a wimp. Oh, crap. Oh, good dodge. I might be a wimp. I totally picked him on the list because I looked and I was like, all these monsters are kind of tough. Oh, look, Somnicanth. He's not tough. Oh, look, an easy one. I'll take it. I gotta get progression somehow, right? Let's just beat up the baby. Remember, shame is for people who don't make progress. Winners kill babies. If the babies didn't deserve to die, why are they so easy to beat? Think about it. Answer me this, Batman. Yeah, I guess Somnicanth is a Leviathan, isn't it? Yeah. It's just a really weird looking one. Mostly because it's using Bishatin's skeleton, and Bishatin's a unique skeleton, Fanged Wyvern, I think? Yeah, it's a Fanged Wyvern. So, is it a Leviathan when it doesn't use the Leviathan skeleton? I guess so. It's still a water dweller. Is Gobul a Leviathan? I mean, I guess. Yeah, why not? It's all made up anyways. Which is kind of funny, in a sense. Because that makes it incredibly close to real animal lines. Which are, like, you know, there's logic in it. But it's kind of made up at the end of the day. Like, we were classifying these bad boys and we had to classify something. So there you go. And if you're a biologist, I'm still going to say it. You can hate tweet me all you want, biologists. I all know your trees are kind of made up. They're just observations. Watermelons are not berries, god damn it. They have melon in the name. Any society that makes watermelons a berry is not a trustworthy society. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Oh, it's a fanged beast. Wait, are beasts not wyverns? Huh. I thought every monster was some variant of wyvern in its classification. Oh no, I guess the lightning wolf isn't a wyvern, is it? It's a beast. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Oh, I didn't need to dodge. Thank you, Barrel Bomb Cat. What's your favorite cat, by the way? Y'all's preferred kitten of choice. I think bomb cats are funny. If I'm taking things seriously, I usually use Thief Cat. And once I hit G rank, I usually use Thief Cat. Just because more drops is the only thing that matters to me. Oh, jeez. Like, more drops means faster farming. And when I hit G rank, I am very much in a efficiency first kind of mindset over anything else. And that's not necessarily the right pick. Lots of people, you know, they like their different cats. I think most people take a dog for mobility. Once you unlock the camps, I don't think the dog matters that much. At least in my opinion. I would prefer more combat power over a little more move speed. Because it's not like getting to a monster is hard. The maps aren't that big. This ain't World. And even World, you had to walk. So if you can walk in World, you can walk in Rise. You'll be fine, man. Yep. Let's just back up there and give it a little scratchy on our bayonet gun. Oh, that launch! Hey, yo! You an Olympic boy? Ah, yeah. Bang beast is for mammals. Makes sense. There really aren't many mammals. You mostly fight reptilians, don't you? Yeah. It makes sense for the vibe Monster Hunter goes for. And frankly, reptiles are a better pick for the most part. Dinosaurs are cool, for one. And they aren't real. There's more of a gap. There's a lot of people where if they're told, hey, there's a big angry dog, go kill it. They're not happy with that. They're not happy one bit. They will complain and bomb the game. Be like, this game is a monster game for bad people. But if you say, hey, there's a Velocidrome, go kill it, they don't care. It's not physically a dog, so they don't care. Even if it's, like, totally the same thing. It's a social pack hunter who's highly intelligent. It's a dog, man. Pretty much the same. So, it makes sense that fanged beasts are a very rare enemy type in general. Alright, buddy. We're back on. Let's go! Ah, parries just feel so good. Something about it. Oh, you landed right on the stake. Yeah, baby. That's what we're talking about. Something about parries just feels right, though. Which is kind of funny, because the weapons I've actually used the most in Monster Hunter history Besides some lance usage, but it's actually mostly a mix of greatsword, dual blades, and switch axe. I love weapons with big DPS. I cannot deny that the number is big. I am here to stay. But man, a good parry. It just kills. There's nothing else to be said. It's what you want in life. Into over and fire. Let's go. Let's go. Giga combo. Yeah, baby. Oh, right. I hit the taunt. I was like, what? Why is he running? Oh, right. I hit the taunt fish. I should probably make some gems for this armor, shouldn't I? Let's go take a look after this. I will almost certainly not have what is needed for it, though. Given that, like, I haven't done much farming. I've just been progging in my spare time. So, it's not looking great. Ah, well. It's probably okay. Haha. Let's go. Oh. That's anticlimactic. We'll take it. Let's go look at those. Let's go look at those gems. What are the best gems? I should probably make poison gems. I do think poison gems are one thing I dislike in Monster Hunter. I think they're too good. Because there's a lot of monsters that use poison, and it makes sense. It should be one of the most common stats effects. You're fighting animals, after all. But, even though you're fighting animals with poison, you make 3 poison gems, and poison doesn't matter anymore. It's not real. It disappears from the game entirely. You ever fight a Roggy or a Puke Puke when you have poison gems in? They don't do anything anymore. They're unable to hurt you. I think I did think Volvidon was a fanged wyvern. I guess it makes sense that it's a beast because it's an armadillo. Armadillos are cool. Did you know that tragically armadillos are one of the most poached animals in Africa? They don't do well. It's because apparently armadillos are actually delicious, and there's a lot of folklore and myths that armadillos are like long-lived animals and give you long life if you eat them. And it doesn't help that they kind of come in their own bowl. Like they kind of make their own bowl because they have a soft belly. I'm sorry, armadillos, you're really cool, but like that sucks. On the plus side, there has been at least one instance of a poacher that shot themselves trying to shoot an armadillo because it was rolled up and the bullet actually ricocheted off of the armadillo shell and hit them. So that's just kind of funny, man. Oh, we got another horde and Ibushi's here. Wait, do we actually fight Ibushi right now? Alright, they're just kind of weird, but let's go make some gems before we fight Ibushi. Hey, Minoto, how you doing, girly? Urgent quest to save Hinoa and kill Windserpent Ibushi? And all we need is a small army. Gotcha! Rise is the most realistic of all games, because it's the only one where everyone says, yo, that Elder Dragon is causing a local ecological disaster. Let's jump it. Let's get the whole town together and jump this dude. Alright, what do I got? Oh, there's a gem to be immune to friendly fire. We're gonna fucking make that. we're making that for a lance build immediately. Let's see, what do we got? We got wire bugs. Which, honestly, wire bug recovery rate, not bad. Recovery, that's not bad if we got nothing better. Sonorous Jewel, Stamina Thief, useless. Useless. Physique is not completely without value, but not very good. Sliding affinity is for hammer. Bombardier is really funny. That's about it. I guess if you're using a sleep build, it can be good. Not enough, but good. Rodeo Jewel. Let's make a Rodeo Jewel. That's actually a great one to have. Same with Carving Pro. Nah, Carving Pro is not good. Hey, we can put a Taunt Jewel. Why not? Why not? Taunt Jewel's great when you're in multiplayer, honestly. If you have a gun lance. So, when I play multiplayer, I usually have a bow gun, and a hunting horn player with me. So me having the Taunt Jewel is really good, because the monster is never going for me. To those unaware, hunting horn, all ranged weapons in Monster Hunter, bowguns and bows, actually have a higher aggro value than melee players. This is so that the monsters are attacking the ranged player, and the ranged player doesn't get free reign to just do anything they want and dump big damage all the time. And hunting horns also have a massive aggro spike whenever they play a song. So if you take a diversion jewel on the lance or a gun lance, you're their hero. They'll still get attacked all the time, but really, the honest answer, you'll be their hero. You're the one who wants it, because, dude, it keeps running away from me. What do I do? And you're just like, come on, stand still. Gosh. Right. Are armadillos North and South America? What am I thinking of? Pangolin. It's a pangolin I was talking about, not an armadillo. There we go. Yeah, pangolins are the ones that Volvodon is based on. Because that's the one with, like, the hyper armored shell. That's, like, insanely strong. There we go. Alright. I'm going to stop talking and eat some watermelon while I look through the skills. Oh, I gotta hunt Roggies for poison. Fair enough. Not great options, honestly. Yeah, not the best. I guess for now we should just like we'll just slot in whatever seems good just to get the extra stats. Because I have no reason not to. So, yeah, Rodeo and Shockproof. Why not? Then we take the Carver Jewel and the Diversion Jewel. And that's kind of all we had room for. Whatever. What's my talisman? Con and Recovery. Not great, but I have not melded talismans. I am no great fool. I'm not touching talismans until we hit Master rank. I'm just not even going to bother. Yeah, they're both armored animals. Is there much difference between a pangolin and an armadillo now that I think about it? I mean, they're pretty much the same animal, are they not? Are they just a case of two separate creatures evolving in the exact same way? Because they both want to imitate their Oshi. The pill bug. I mean, I don't blame them, right? Who doesn't love pill bugs? They're so cute. And they roll up when you poke them. That makes sense. Alright, Ibushi, time to get punked. I really wish we had master rank rampages. It sucks that they don't exist. I will go on record. You know who likes rampages? Me. I'm that guy. I think they're fun. Same, bro. I get it. God, I can't get over it. So, it makes sense when you think about it. But all those glowing bits on Ibushi, those are flotation sacks. Those are actually just hollow sacks filled with like nitrogen that's less dense than air. It, like, yeah, he looks cool, but if you stop and think, oh look, the big balloon man is coming for me, it's like, oh, this guy isn't cool. This guy sucks, actually. And it, for me at least, it kind of kills it. I hate to say it, like, you can't give me a monster that's the big balloon man coming for me and make me take it seriously. Yeah, it could be helium. Legitimately, could just be a giant helium monster. But, like, am I really supposed to take the helium monster seriously? Come now. Alright. What else can we set up? What else can we set up? Do we want to bomb there? Nah, we'll do it early game and shred it up in the mid game. That seems like a wise decision. And that should be good. Yeah, I know. I really like rampages. I wish we got more. Yeah, it's funny, because they've done the big flying Chinese dragon design better than Ibushi. That's his biggest problem. And, you know, not as a big, wacky balloon man. Who's totally scary, guys, I swear. Well, you know, perhaps the reason that I really like rampages is just me admitting to myself that I think tower defenses are the optimal game type. I just love tower defenses too much. Good lord, this Ketsu will not drop. There we go. Go down. Oh, gosh. Now, one thing I think would improve Rampage a lot, if the buildings healed over time. They have this big problem where, so like, you see that I've taken some hits, right? And my ballista is in fact almost dead. It will go down if it takes even one more hit. So what do? How do you repair it? The actual answer is, very unfortunately and unironically, you destroy it and then go build a new one. Because, or you let it get blown up by the monster and then you ignore it existed. And no one wants that answer. That's a bad answer, man. Alright, counter signal. Ah, fucking, you destroyed it, you son of a... Alright, buddy. chunk. Oh, yeah. Now, Gunlance is just funny with counter signal, I won't lie. Like, your numbers are so freakishly big. The game struggles to keep up with how much damage you put out. And that's how it should be, if you ask me. Alright, let's get some defenders up in here. Ah, yeah, and we ride. Oh, are they? Yeah, they have the moray mouse. But I never thought about the seahorses thing. I guess Nabushi and Narwa are based on seahorses in a way. Huh. That makes sense. That would also make sense why Ibushi is such a giga simp. Considering, you know, seahorses. Which, like, hey, nothing wrong with that. It's just kind of funny. Come on, run into it. All right, we'll just stab this guy the old-fashioned way. We got more of them still? Good lord. Hey, you want to see something cool? You jump in the air for wire bug, and you haven't done anything else, you can throw a barrel bomb straight down in the rampage, and it just activates immediately. It's so cool, and it's a mechanic that is never explained whatsoever. Which sucks, because it's a good mechanic that, honestly, every time I show it to someone, they always go, wait, what? Yo, that's so cool. Why am I only finding out about it right now? And it sucks, because it's like, well, you see. And then you have no answer. Because there really isn't a reason that the devs don't bother to tell you about the cool mechanic. They just really and truly did not feel like it. They just went, they'll figure it out. Or not. Not our problem. Which is very unfortunate. Alright, who's the sacrificial pawns we put in that middle barrier? You know the ones. Their only purpose is to die. Sounds rough, I know, but hey man, I don't make the rules. If you're in that front wall in the last part of the rampage, you die. They don't make it out. Those guys, they don't make it. Ever. Which I probably shouldn't say is fine, but like, you know, who's I ain't around to mourn them, you know what I mean? It's not like fine, but is it a problem? Well, you know. Alright, and it's horde time. Now, I do think Ibushi does have an issue. He shows up as a horde fight, which is fine and great. But he doesn't show up as a fight, which is really, really weird. Like, I get it. It's because Narwa is, in theory, the fight that would have been Ibushi. What? Fuck! Let me build my... Fucking... Oh my god. Everything's falling apart, and it's my fault. Son of a... Son of a... Alright. Retreat! This Raytheon is popping off. What do we do? Okay, we're good. As we slam a potion, get back into it. And that's what I had meant by, like, when your ballista gets beat up, there is unfortunately no actual recourse besides kill the ballista on purpose and then make a new ballista. Oh, this guy does not care whatsoever, huh? Nope. Zero care. Well, that's a problem. Oh, it's because he's a big one. I see. Wait, envy a sub-assignment. You can just skip the Elder Dragon? That doesn't seem right. Well, I guess we'll take it. You ever think how the normal villagers feel like manning siege weapons to protect their home? And you just see your local hunter next to you and you're like, hey, that feels good. And you see this dude rapid firing a ballista like a machine gun, and you can fire it at 1/10 the speed, despite your best effort. And you're just like, holy shit. That's why he's the hunter. All right, let's go. You want to hunt me? You got me. You son of a bitch. But first, we kill the big boy. I am a gun lance, and there's a Basarios. My duty is plain and clear. In this land, no Basarios shall remain. None whatsoever. Where are my fancy bombs? Son of a... Alright, buddies. Get over here. What are you guys doing? Alright, good enough. Good enough. We Dragonator. I don't even care. What? Dude! Oh, it hit his tail. Thank God. I was about to be like, no! My Dragonator did nothing. I am in shambles. Alright, this green boy's got it. Oh, we can mount him. Good enough. Oh, there's another one. Interesting. Wait. Really? Cool. That was weird. I guess we win. And the final tier. Let's go. Can I use the machine gun? I can. Let's build a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Now, unfortunately, and this... I think this is the part of the simple design that went into Monster Hunter Rise's rampages that I do agree with for those who think, hey man, this sucks. Why does the Apex monster at the end of the fight enter the mission by annihilating every defense that's not the very end? There's no point in doing well. Like, I'm actually doing insane, right? They haven't even reached the second zone, and we're on the last mission. So you think, oh, we're killing it at this Apex thing. And yeah, we are. But it feels bad. Because, like, dude, we shouldn't just fail out later on instantly. But we will. Because the Apex will spawn, and that's the end of the discussion. And that's just, it's not a good design, man. Like, who put that in? I'm just asking questions. God, the machine guns are so stupid. They're so good, though. And Ibushi's here. As he drops down, wiping everything. Like, this intro of his, it is cool. Undeniably so, I would argue. What's not cool is the way he'll just instantly wipe the map. And it's kind of like, yeah, look at that. Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll fight him at the gate. Gate's gone. One hit, huh? And it's one of those things where it's like, oh, could I have done better as a player? No. No, the gate just dies in one hit. And then by the time you reach the second zone, the outer gate has also died in one hit. So, like, get screwed, I guess. Like, yeah, deal with it. That's just how it's supposed to be. And it's like, dude, no one finds that satisfying. No one ever finds that satisfying. Like, look, this other gate has fallen. When? When and how did it fall? You know? Oh, so this guy makes me want to swap over to Dual Blade. Dual Blade is how you beat these dudes. It is... Oh, come on, don't fall over there. Buddy. Buddy, my guy. There we go. Whatever, we made it work. What? Do we have any more villagers to send into the grinder? Alright, buddy, you get to stand on the ground. Good luck. Oh, good luck with that. Hit you with some barrels. Yeah, no. I get that's the vibe they're going for. They are very much going for the, hey, we're doing great. Oh no, we're gonna die. And to build more tension. But it very much is a case where, like, if you just say, hey, we're doing, oh my god, what are you actually supposed to do about that? Like, unironically asking for the class. Because it's a cool monster, and they were able to give Ibushi attacks on a scale you don't normally put in a Monster Hunter game. Because, like, yeah, Elder Dragons do get wild stuff, but a lot of the stuff that Ibushi specifically does would feel like garbage if you just put it into a normal fight. You're supposed to have this insane army to fight him. And it works out. It's a fun fight, sure. But, like, ugh. Can't we be rewarded for the rest? And for those who are not based and cringe-pilled unenjoyers of rampages. Yes, that is a term I use. Please feel bad. I certainly do. I feel bad every day. But, what was I trying to say? Oh, yeah. There really needed to be a way to fight him without rampaging. just for those who don't want to do a rampage. It is satisfying seeing the damage go up, though. I won't lie. Oh, boy. You can't block that. I need to get away from the gate. I really need to get away from this gate. Okay. Yeah, let's go over here, buddy. Hunting instruments effects have ended. What does that mean? Curious. But mostly concerning. Oh, Yomogi's gone. Let's call in a dragon horn. Let's grab the firebomb barrel and... Yeet! Ah, crap. Oh! Oh, come on! Just give me time, damn you. Son of a... Alright. Alright, this is getting annoying at this point. Okay. There we go. Good lord. And he's dead. Well, he doesn't die, he just runs away. Which is a good system. I do really like that they don't die. They just leave and drop a lot of stuff. More games need to do that way more often. Oh, heading out. All right, see you, Repti. Ugh. Fun fight. Really miserable on weapons with bad air mobility. I can't imagine fighting a Bushi with a greatsword, for example. Right? Like, yeah, you can do charging slashes off of a jump, but you're gonna do a lot of those. Because, like, bruh. It's bruh. Kinda awful, not gonna lie. Ah, yes, and who can forget your hot twin childhood friend elf waifus? The most important part of Monster Hunter Rise. Oh, man. Ah, now we can do the real Elder... Well, we can't do the real Elder Dragon fight yet. That comes later. Oh. As we fight Narwhal. The Narwhal. I get they weren't thinking of Narwhal, but if you name something Narwhal, like... Dude, it's one letter away. It's one letter away from a Narwhal. Speaking of which, why does Monster Hunter not have a Narwhal enemy? I guess there's whales with tusks. And that's about as good as you're going to get, realistically. So you know how Narwhals have a big horn? Like one big unicorn horn? It's actually not a weapon. Narwhals do not use that big old tusk for stabbing things. It's a sensor. It's essentially the world's biggest whisker. If I remember correctly, it's even hollow. They can't really afford to stab with their tusk. It's very, very dangerous for them. And now we got 6-star quests. Yippee! Oh, wait, we always had 6-star quests. Now we gotta do more. Yippee! So, That's your narwhal fact of the day. Narwhals will not stab you with your tusks, at least not intentionally. It's too dangerous. Hey, and I can change my colors now. It's too dangerous for them. They're kind of just little guys. Leave them alone. And they're so cute, man. I'm selfish. I apologize. The rampage is still very much a threat, but all I can think about is my sister. Don't worry, Minato. Me too. Wait. Alright, most 6-star quests. Who do we beat? Toby, Narga, Rathless. Wild that they dared. They dared to put Toby on the same rank as Zinogre. Like, is that really fair to Toby? I don't think so. But yeah, narwhals. They're cool guys. Please take care of your local narwhals. And that's an easy promise to make because between me and you, I don't got any local narwhals. It's so easy to care for bugs not in your area. Though, I mean, maybe take care of some local toads or something? Toads are cool. Actually, frog and toad habitats are a major concern. Simply because it's usually wetlands. And wetlands tend to be destroyed first. People don't value them. But like, wetlands are the toilet of nature. And that makes them sound worse. So why would I say that, you ask? Well, glad you answered. Wait. Glad you asked so that I could answer. Haha, I know what I'm doing. But, as I was saying, the reason it matters so much is quite simply just that without wetlands, things can't rot, like, in your local ecosystem. Yeah, turns out it's really important for things to be able to... Oh, right, he comes backwards. I forgot about that. Really important that things rot. Who knew? So, care for a local toad. They're cute, and they got butts. You ever see a frog butt? It's just like the cutest thing. Not even lying. It's very cute. I don't know why. Frog butts are adorable. Some may disagree. They are wrong, but they may disagree. Ugh. Ah, right. I always... What? What was I gonna say?